Hey guys, it's me. You know the drill at this point. We're doing Squid Game for the 4th time in WORLDBOX. As you can see right here, we have 456 contestants. And these contestants are numbered like usual. However, they also have a name attached. This is a name of one of my subscribers, Jero Bonadio. I'm not sure if I said that right. I'm sure he'll let me know if I said it wrong anyway. He is number 1. That makes him a very important player in the Squid Game series. And all of these players here have been given names and numbers as well. We have numbers like number 67, 222, 333, and of course 456, along with everyone else. Just like my last 3 Squid Game videos, nothing about this video will be the same. There will be completely new challenges, probably a new winner, and then number 3, there will be new memories made. Something like that, I don't know, something corny. Anyway, let's get right into it, but first, I think I deserve to show you all of who's in it. And by the way, the only people in this video are the ones who replied to my comment on the last video, so if you didn't do that, then there's no chance you're in. But I'm going to quickly, and I mean quickly, scroll through all of these names right here and just see if you're in it. Slow down the video if you need to. You can do that, and here we go. And that is everyone right there, and I said that this may be my last Squid Game video. As you see, there's a big old 4 right here. Netflix hasn't even done 4, they've done 3. We've already done more than Netflix here. But I'm willing to do one more if you guys want it, and the only way to know if you want it is if we hit a like goal. I'm gonna double the one from last time. If we get 2,000, which I don't think we've gotten so far except for on the very first video, I'll do it for a 5th time. Once again, all new subscribers, and wait till the end of the video to find out how you can get in. And you know, I'm just realizing since I made this makes me the front man, right? And that makes all of you watching the VIPs. And you know what the VIPs did? They picked their favorite and they bet on their favorite to win. So how about you guys bet on who you think is going to win? Comment it down below who your favorite is, and we will see. I'm going to pick my favorites. The one I've gone with every game, number 338. This time they're named Shadow Beast. And then number 81, who, spoiler alert for my first few videos, has won the game twice so far. And they're an absolute unit. And enough talking, I had a lot to get through. Let's get into the first game. And as all of our players run around getting used to their new environment, they notice a pathway opening up, leading them through this room, which is my sad attempt at whatever this thing is. I'm sorry, I didn't feel like making all of that in this game. And it leads them to the entrance of the first game. Let's get our players over to the entrance of the game. They will all begin chasing the golden egg and look pretty silly while they're doing it too. Look at them go. But now that they're all here, let me show you what the game's all about. At first, it looks like a nice, beautiful forest. Looks like it's gonna be a fun game, maybe tag or hide and seek or something. Then you go into the desolate tundra until you reach the winning platform, which a golden egg has been generously placed onto. And all the players have to do is make it to that egg. However, if you notice, around the egg are 50 bears, and since there's no protection around this egg, all of the players are going to have to kill those bears if they want to pass. And the players have no idea about these bears, so as we let them into the first game, they're gonna have to find out the hard way. Let's slow down time, unpause as the players rush in. The fastest players here, like Zablob number 52 and Bolo Cool number 18, might think they're at an advantage because of their speed, but they're really gonna face the wrath of the bears. On the top left, you will see all the names fly down of everyone being eliminated. There are some pools of water for all the fire here, but it seems like the number of players is just flying down. Are they gonna make it in time? So many are perishing before they can make it. I don't even know why they're on fire. Yeah, it seems like the fire really made a bunch kick the bucket right there, as it seems the rest have made it. That was a very violent challenge. Fire killed a lot more than the bears did, but the bears were the reason why the fire started in the first place, I suppose. The last 2 to die were Redondos and X-Shadow 14, very close to 338, and there are 271 remaining. A little less than 200 died, which is kind of what I was aiming for. That's a good number to have perish on the first game. But I suppose it's kind of important to look at who's left. I'm going to scroll through everyone left, and I'm gonna see if my favorites are still alive along with yours. Slow down the video if you need to. Oh my god. 81 is still alive. Let's see if anyone else is still there. And that is everyone. I didn't see 338, my other favorites. My only favorite left is, well, 81, but I guess that's expected at this point. It appears 456, though, has perished, although these aren't in numerical order for God knows what reason. Anyway, congratulations, woo, yay, to everyone still alive. And before anyone else perishes, let's scoop them all up and place them back into the dormitory. Close off the gates. Give everyone a much needed heal. I guess this is the equivalent to like the crappy food that the players get. And now let's go to the second game. And this game is going to be quite a weird one. Once again, like I said in my last video, almost all of the games you're going to see here today are ideas that people have given me in the last video. So if we do a Squid Game 5, make sure to leave an idea for a game down below if you want to, because honestly, I'm kind of out of ideas on my own. Let's get started. So the gates are opened up and the players begin flowing in over to the golden egg. This guy right here is a speedster. But when all the players do arrive, they find an open field with nothing but 200 chickens. And how this game is going to work is simply each player has to kill at least one chicken to win the entire game. That's all they have to do is kill one chicken. These guys literally have 20 health and do almost no damage. It's gonna be pretty hard to screw this up. However, if you notice, there are less chickens than there are players. And players can kill more than one chicken. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, all the chickens also have madness too, just so the people who actually killed them. So these chickens could actually revolt and kill like most of the players remaining, you know, as chickens tend to do. But to hopefully make this as fair as possible, I've placed the humans in a very, very roughly shaped square around the chickens. And let's just click unpause and watch these numbers fly. I want to see if any humans die. I put some water pools here in case fire does damage. And the chickens are falling quickly. Their numbers are just rocketing down. A lot of fire might get rid of some humans here. Some chickens are running away. It looks like a lot of humans have gotten kills, but they're also on fire too. Can they make it to the water? Oh, some of these guys are definitely going to perish from the fire. And a lot of humans. Why did so many die to fire? There's water right here. Oh my god, that's their own fault at that point. There's just one chicken left. Who's been given madness, and this guy So1 MPG gets the kill. So 60 people just died during that challenge. The chickens caused them to die, indirectly or directly. A few chickens might have gotten a kill. And everyone else is just kind of angry in general. But I want to see who has the most kills out of these guys. Okay, so these four fellas, 305 and 306, they must have teamed up, along with 342, all have 4 kills, which means that because there's only 200 chickens, all of these guys stripped at least 9 people of a win because of those extra kills. But now I'm going to have to go through the excruciating process of manually getting rid of everyone who had 0 kills. See, this is the part of the video where you realize how much effort I put into this video. And you subscribe, please. I also had to put all the names into. Okay, let me just do this real quick. I'll be right back. Rest in peace, legend. This is their earliest exit so far. They just couldn't bring themselves to do it. Goodbye. And with all of those failures eliminated, plus the people who died in the fire, we have exactly 100 left. And since we already know my favorites are dead, let's just look at who's left. I'm going to scroll through right here. You can look on the bottom right here to see kills when you're watching it to prove that everyone still remaining had at least 1 kill. And that's it, just 100 left. The highest number we have left is 451. The lowest is number 2. I guess I have to pick a new favorite. If your favorite's dead, just pick a new one. I'm gonna go with Maricha, number 2 here. Let us take a quick moment of silence. Recognize all that have fallen. Thank you. Anyway, enough of that mourning and all that boring stuff. Let's get right into the next game. So the players have been placed back in the dormitory. They're having a good time, you know. But now it's time for Mingle, or as you saw in the title, Mingle, kind of. We're gonna split the dormitory into 4 roughly equal squares. And while I'm explaining this, I'm gonna speed up time a bunch and let the players pick what boxes they want to go into. However, when I close these off, that'll be final, because in this challenge, the boxes with the most and the least amount of people will be completely eliminated, while the other 2 boxes will be completely safe and move on to the next game. And honestly, I know these guys are all just NPCs and they don't actually choose which box, but I don't even know how you were supposed to do this in real life. Like, this must be really stressful, but it's year 50. Enough dilly-dally. Let's shut these boxes down. Anyone in the middle will just be pushed to a random box. And it really looks like this box right here is going to have the most. But let's get counting. Okay, so this box in the top left here has 19 people in it, which, as you can see, is only 19% of the people. So there's a good chance that this one may have the least amount of people. Oh, after counting, this box in the top right only has 16 people, meaning that 19, given all things considered, this box in the top left is completely safe. This box right here has 18 in it, also making it completely safe. And doing the math here, that means that this box right here has an unbelievably high 47 people in it. Meaning that this box is eliminated, and this box with 16 only losing by 2 people is also eliminated. How sad. Let's just get this over with, and we'll just make it quick and painless. Those are all who died in the top right box, but statistically, if your favorite is still alive, they're right here too, and it's time to get rid of them. We're just gonna go slowly here. We're gonna unpause, watch the names fly down. I hope you saw if your name was there. Once again, let me know when you're eliminated. These numbers do add up. There are only 37 players remaining. These players include people like Skibbity Rizzler with Aura. God, I hope this guy does not win. But I mean, let's just look at everyone who remains. Hey, Maricha, the guy I picked second, he's still doing good, completely fine. Along with these fine fellows here, I have a little bit more time to actually scroll. Skibbity Rizzler with Aura is of course still there. But let's look at the rest of these guys. 69, funny number. I bet some of you picked that. He's still doing good. And everyone there, all the way down to Tyler 1, is still alive. This guy just Skibbity Rizzler. You know, he's a hero. Thank you for that. I'm not quite sure why he did that, but now we have an Ethan 36, I guess. And it's time for the next game, which will be the second to last game. And the next game, as you saw, is Tug of War. And as you can see, we have the players split up into 4 teams, 2 of them fighting each other at a time. Because there's 36 remaining, each team consists of 9 players, and they are going to fight each other to the death. But since they're going to fight to the death, how exactly would being a team work? Because if you die, you're dead, no matter whose team you're on, right? Not exactly. As you can see right here, I have made a save of this exact file right here. And the 2 teams are going to fight. On the winning team, all of the players of that team are going to survive, while all players on the losing team, obviously either way, are going to be dead. And we have pretty much normal people here without the golden egg desire versus golden egg desire here. And by the way, before any of you even say, yes, golden egg desire does give 50% more damage. So in my attempt to balance it out, everyone else has a wood sword. It's probably not perfect. You guys can probably find a better way of balancing it out, but this is the best way I could find. But let's see who wins here. Heal everyone up. And looks like on the top, we have the teams going in at the same time. Pretty smart right there. While everything seems to be more mixed down here. Oh, they have a firecaster on their team. It looks like on the top that, wow, the normals won with ease. Down here, they're struggling a bit more, but doesn't it seem like they're just a lot more organized, in your opinion? It seems like they know what they're doing, but on the bottom, the normals barely win, but in both cases, the normal people won, completely eliminating the golden egg ones. But I forgot to mention, now these 2 sides are gonna have to fight. So let's switch back to that right now. So look on the left. I know you couldn't see the deaths when the fight was going on, but that's because the deaths didn't actually matter in that fight. Here are the 9 of the bottom right golden egg ones who perished. And here's the other 9 right there. Oh, there's Maricha. Disappointing, but those are the 18 out. And here are the 18 left, and no time to waste. Put these guys in. Make the left side normal this time. Give them their swords. The right side has the golden egg desire. Game has been saved. And it's time for these players to go. Who is going to win? The golden eggs or the normies? The normies have always seemed to be more organized together at the same time, while the golden eggs kind of just do their own thing. Here they go. The golden eggs are kind of sticking together more this time. Oh, and here they come. Both sides, the normies versus the eggs. Dude, I swear that guy who has the Molotovs is just chucking them into the crowd. I don't even know who that is. Oh, it looks pretty even right now. Oh, actually, as a matter of fact, I think the eggs are definitely winning here. That guy with the Molotovs is just screwing his team over, as they're certainly dead now. And it's just 2 normies versus 4. And there he goes, meaning that the eggs won this time. So honestly, it's actually pretty balanced. If the eggs can win and the normal guys can win, I actually like this challenge. That one was actually designed by me. Shout out to me. You should totally subscribe to that Jackal guy. He makes great content. Anyway, let's actually see who was officially out now and who our 9 finalists are going to be. So sorry normies, you guys are done for. That was everyone there. And let's look at the 9 remaining. Erhimbalig, Jabedi Tatico, Alex Martinez, Fallout Dweller, Anderson, and Leo. Hey, you can't have 2 people in one. Whatever. Ramrock, Kex, Wolfred, and Diariate Ba. This is the guy who I think killed a Skibbity Rizzler with Aura guy. So shout out to him. But anyway, those are your 9 finalists. I guess I should pick a favorite one. I always like when single digits win. So I'm going to go with Erhembilig as our proposed winner. But I guess it's time. We need to set up the final arena right here. And here are the finalists in the final arena. Now, this is a very weird final arena, just in general and compared to my other games, because this final isn't just an all-out brawl like the rest. It's similar, but here's how it works. Because we have 9, 3 people have been placed on each shape of the Squid Game logo shapes. Every person has been fully healed and given a wood sword. Since each shape has 3 people, each shape will have 1 winner. And then all the winners at the shapes will fight each other for the ultimate winner. It's pretty simple, but I think it's really cool. We're gonna sweep them over with madness, and let's get this thing started. Now it's gonna be hard to see. You'll see all the deaths on screen. The first death looks like it's gonna be over here. Of course, here's the 3 people who got slain first. The guy I wanted to win was the first one to die. Lots of chaos over here, and we already have 2 shape winners. Wolfred, who killed both people on his island. He's a giant, which gives him a big advantage. And Ramrock, number 294, who already has 4 kills, and I think he killed both of his too, so, you know, he's in it to win it. But there's one more battle right here for the triangle. Who's gonna win? This guy, Fallout Dweller, number 216. Also getting a couple of kills, but let's get right into the final fight, I suppose. Heal everyone up, they earned it, they deserve it. And we are going to bridge them together with sand. This does put the middle guy at a disadvantage, as it's pretty much guaranteed he's gonna get in the first fight. But if he wins that fight, that does mean that actually puts him at an advantage though, so not a bad deal. But I guess now's the part where we wait for people to actually go fight.
3 days later.
And took a while, but Fallout Dweller's going against Wilfred. Oh, they look pretty even. Wilfred's actually running away? Fallout Dweller must be doing a ton of damage. Wilfred does 24 to 30 damage, while Fallout Dweller does 34 to 43. Ramrock is smartly just kind of staying on his own here. He has a lot of health too. And here they come in the fight. Once again, no health is changed. Wilfred, who I thought was for sure gonna win, gets slain by Fallout Dweller, who's now down to just 50 health. While Ramrock is sitting here at a pretty 330. Nice. I don't think there's much of a chance, and oh my god, Fallout Dweller's asleep. Oh, he was asleep, and Ramrock comes out of nowhere. Number 294, Ramrock is your winner. He was slower than Wilfred, and he did less damage than Fallout Dweller. He was actually the worst contestant here, but he was able to hold his ground and play it smart. I respect that. He is your winner, and that is where this video will end. Just a reminder, if you want to do this again with different subscribers, once again, we gotta hit that like goal of 2,000, and I will be leaving a comment shortly after this video is released, saying if you reply to it, you'll be in the next one. But that's all for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to join my Discord, and I'll see you guys next time. Farewell.